Good afternoon, crypto world. It's your boy Crypto Gamer back at you guys again with some extremely crypto news and information. Now, before I get into today's topics, would you guys please stop by the YouTube channel and hit that subscribe button? I appreciate any and all support. My only goal is to bring value to all of you and bring new and relevant information towards you guys and your cryptocurrency investments or trading, and see if there's any way that the information I bring all of you can turn into some type of profit for anybody who is willing to, at their own discretion, make that decision. But without further ado, we're going to be talking about Ripple Coin today. Ripple Coin right now, or the legendary Ripple Coin as a matter of fact, is at 26 cents. It's down today because of the market. I'm actually going to be talking about that in a second and what happened, why all the coins are basically bleeding, market kind of resetting, restabilizing for a big bounce. But let's get into it. Ripple Coin's market cap is at 10 billion. Volume traded per 24-hour period is $257 million. Circulating supply is at 38.2 billion, and its total supply over its lifetime is going to be 100 billion Ripple coins in circulation. Now, I don't know people who are too familiar with the Ripple investment, whether you're just jumping in because of what you've heard or just because a friend told you, or if you actually are familiar with the coin statistics and its history. Ripple coin actually really first began its running on this chart in 2014 of January. It ran for a little bit on here. As you can see, Ripple coin started off around a penny right here at the top of the pyramid. Then it had this little ripple effect right here, if you will. It channeled for a set period of time throughout the most of 2014 after its drop date, well, its release date. Then in the 15s, Ripple came up to 2 cents. Then did this little channel right here, drop into a channel till we hit 2017. Now, mind you, in 2017, early on, the beginning of March, Ripple was still less than a penny, everybody. Keep that in mind. So this was March 19th, less than a penny. It became a penny officially March 25th. Then it went up to 2 cents, 3 cents. It kind of was bouncing in that range, 5 cents. Now, right here towards April, the end of April is when Ripple started to see liftoff. As you can see, Ripple went all the way up to a whopping right here 39 cents. I think it was 40 cents though. Maybe in some different exchanges it was 40, but 39, a whopping 39 cents. At this point, I can honestly say Ripple is the coin besides Bitcoin that probably changed, and Ethereum. I will give Ethereum that too. That changed a lot of people's lives. A lot of people became millionaires just off Ripple alone, and honestly changed their lives. A lot of these big whales that you see in the market right now that are all manipulating it, a lot of them probably came from Ripple and then selling back into BTC, and then them jumping into a lot of different other cryptocurrency markets that they could use to their advantage to profit even more now that they have so much capital that they made off of Ripple. Can you believe that? The beginning of the year, Ripple was less than a penny. 3 months in, no, actually 4 months in, Ripple jumped to 39 cents and people became millionaires. That's real crazy if you ask me. One of my currency bloggers I actually follow, he actually called Ripple a couple weeks before it actually became it started going up in value. He called Ripple before it was a penny, and just because of that one call, a lot of people that follow him and his information really are well off right now. Now, as you can see, Ripple dropped back down, and Ripple's kind of in this little stasis mode, this little channel mode. Ever since its real big run up, Ripple's just been chilling. It's just been chilling. Ripple hasn't been really doing much. You know, you'll see a little rise here or there, and then it'll drop back down and stabilize. A lot of people have a lot of hopes for Ripple, and I won't lie to you, I can honestly see Ripple going places in the future, but for right now, Ripple still holds its top number 3 spot in the cryptocurrency on coin market cap. Now let's go into the actual tech behind Ripple for people who aren't too familiar with what Ripple coin actually represents. Just a second. They actually have a video here too. You guys know how I like videos. Just a second. Yeah, there we go.
Ripple, the global real-time settlement network. Consumers and businesses have new and increasing demands for cross-border payments. Ripple connects banks around the world and allows them to offer real-time cross-border payment services to their customers. Currently, cross-border transactions require many intermediaries to execute, so settlement takes multiple days. This often creates costs and risks that make it difficult to meet today's market demands. Ripple enables cross-border payments to execute directly between banks within seconds, and provides the banks end-to-end visibility throughout the whole process. Ripple is infrastructure technology banks can adopt to power new payment services like low-value retail and corporate payments. Let's see Ripple in action, enabling a person-to-person remittance use case. On the right-hand side, you see a bank's mobile app. On the left-hand side, you see Ripple, powering the core processes to execute a cross-border payment. Alice, a bank customer in the US, logs into her mobile banking app. Her bank uses Ripple for cross-border payments. She wants to send money to Bob, who lives in Singapore. Bob's bank also uses Ripple. When Alice selects Bob as the recipient, Ripple allows her bank and Bob's bank to exchange sender and recipient information to meet risk and compliance requirements. This information is encrypted and exchanged directly between banks via HTTPS. No customer information ever touches the Ripple network. Alice wants to send $1,000 to Bob. Ripple queries the banks for their fees and the network for a real-time FX quote. Ripple packages this information to show Alice the total cost of her payment to Bob in Singapore. Thanks to Ripple, banks can provide customers an accurate total cost, delivery time, and delivery amount for cross-border payments, down to the cent, before the payment executes. After Alice approves the payment, settlement takes place over Ripple in 5 to 10 seconds. Simultaneously, Ripple triggers Alice's bank and Bob's bank to update their ledgers. As soon as the funds are posted into Bob's account, Alice is notified. Ripple solutions afford banks access to transact directly, speed transaction settlement to real time, trace funds end-to-end with certainty of delivery, and minimize the total cost of every transaction. With Ripple, banks around the world are already developing new payment products and services for real-time cross-border transactions. To learn more, please contact us at ripple.com.
Well, there you guys have it. That's what Ripple's all about. Ripple is heavy on the banking industry and works on connecting banks to one another, thus expediting the process through a cryptocurrency platform. This is one of the first cryptocurrencies that actually, works together with banks. I guess that's its ideal. But for those of you who don't know, Stellar Lumens is another cryptocurrency. It's basically Ripple's little brother, if you would. For those of you who've been hearing about Stellar, don't know what it is. Stellar Lumens basically does what Ripple does, essentially. It's just basically I want to say a copycat, but it's basically a mirror image of Ripple, if you will. I can actually do a video on that another day if you guys would like. Just let me know in the comment below. Enabling internet value. Global commerce is rapidly changing. Businesses are increasingly global from day one, and consumers are programmed to expect on-demand delivery of services and information. It's woefully inadequate to meet those needs. Ripple works with banks to transform how they send money around the world, a necessary step to compete in today's growing economy. Our vision is to enable the internet of value so the world can move the value the way it moves information today. That's crazy. Ripple's distributed financial technology enables banks to send real-time international payments across networks. Banks can grow demands for faster, lower cost, on-demand global payment services for any payment size. The result, new revenue opportunities, lower processing costs, and better overall customer experiences. Direct bank-to-bank settlement, instant settlement, real-time traceability of funds, low cost of settlement. Quantify your bank's efficiency gains. Using Ripple, your bank can acquire new customers and grow revenue through differentiated products and services. Using size of below customer answers using your bank volume. You guys can come in here and do all that. Ripple can save your bank $3.76 per payment. Annual savings of $564K. 15 of the top 50 banks work with Ripple, huh? I could only imagine when they start working with other banks. 9 countries with banks implementing Ripple in production. 30 active integrations. What others are saying. Hmm. Could you imagine what would happen? I wonder if the big top known banks like Wells Fargo and them use Ripple. Well, that's something, some homework that you guys can actually do aside from my video. You know, if you guys are really into Ripple, you guys can check it out. You guys, well, Ripple doesn't really. Let's see, do they have their roadmap? They more than likely do. Well, you can actually go to our company, careers, resources, cost model. There's just so much on here because I feel Ripple has already kind of established itself in the market. So Ripple doesn't really need to say much. It really doesn't. It's one of those coins that's like, it's kind of like you ever known somebody and once they became established, like they don't need to tell you like what happened before that. Like Ripple is all about its clout now. Ripple has just gained so much clout. I don't even see the roadmap on the site. That's how crazy it is. You probably have insights, cost model. Like Ripple is actually. I'm not saying it wasn't a business, but Ripple is. It's there. Ripple doesn't need any explanation, if you would, just because of its history. But yeah, you guys can come in here to the about, check out our company, careers, resources, insights, collateral. To be honest with you, I normally go looking for the creators, but listen, if anything, you guys should be looking for the collaborations. Forget the creators. You don't need to worry about that. Ripple is already a money coin. Well, me personally, I don't see myself really actively partaking in Ripple. Maybe, maybe not, because I feel like Ripple already had its legendary run. So, maybe in the future, Ripple maybe, on another level as compared to what it is today. I mean, it was only 2 months ago. Yeah, it was about 2 months ago that Ripple really exploded and became legendary, but at the same time, it's still, I feel like, eh, there's so much other coins with huge and high potential that are cheaper than Ripple that I may pick up some Ripple further on down the line. Hopefully, it'll still be in the same price range. But right now, I just have a lot of other things I'm interested in that have just as much potential, if not more, as Ripple. So yeah, Ripple's stats are pretty strong and decent. I actually like to use Ripple as kind of like what would you say, like a standard for a lot of the coins I review, because I when based off their stats, so on and so forth, I see what has the potential. Like nothing can be Ripple. Ripple is its own thing. It's its own entity. But at the same time, stats speak a lot for what a coin can do, and I just like to use Ripple kind of like a base for when I do some of my coin analyses and investigations. Um, Next up, we're going to be talking about the bloodbath that actually happened today on the crypto markets. I don't know if you guys are too familiar with the whole crypto world to the point where you guys don't know what's going on or know what's going on or, all these different things. But there was actually a huge amount of market manipulation the other day. Some dude who had a whole bunch of Ethereum, probably a really early Ethereum adopter, a big whale, probably had around like $30 million in Ethereum. I was actually reading this article yesterday. Probably about $30 million in Ethereum. He dumped all $30 million worth of Ethereum. Ethereum literally had a flashback, a flash. The whole system flashed. Ethereum dropped all the way down to 10 cents per coin. And then the dude bought right back into Ethereum after dumping. Like, it was crazy. People, if you were lucky, you got it in Ethereum at 10 cents. And as soon as he dumped, he bought right back in. Ethereum jumped right back up to $300. It jumped right back up to 300, basically making him another $300. I said $300, $30 million, maybe more, maybe a little bit less. But the dude is sickeningly rich. Like, just off one move like that, it just goes to show you how far market manipulation can go in a decentralized currency. It kind of makes you wish that, well, if you got in on Ripple when it hit 10 cents, you probably don't wish anything. You're probably really happy right now, of course. But it kind of makes you wish for all of us Joes out here that, just observing our hodls, that, maybe this thing does need some regulations if people can just do that. Have you guys seen my pump and dump video I made the other day? You guys can go check that out. I actually was talking about my first pump and dump. And yeah, this This is crazy, man. A lot of these coins are in the reds. Actually, let's look at I would say percentage in the last hour. Let's even look for the last 24 hours, to be honest. Last 24? No, that's the last hour. Last 24. Yep. Tattoo coin. Damn. See, right here. This is what I'm talking about, everybody. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Right here. Look at this. In the last 24 hours, Tattoo coin went up 3,600%. That is clearly market manipulation at its finest. Look at this. Coin has a question mark and a question mark for a market cap and circulating supply. Can you believe, like, these little coins right here at the bottom, these gay money? What the heck? I guess I don't know. But yeah, all of these trash coins are up crazy. Can you believe that? This is clearly the work of market manipulation. This is clearly the work of pump and dump groups. Like, this market is just so easily manipulated. It's kind of hard for you to really just sit there and be like, dang, I'm gonna hodl. Look at this, all safe coin, number 652 on the list. In the last 7 days, was up 1,484,000%. What the hell? What the hell, everybody? Like, come on, come on. This practically unknown coin was up 1.4 mil percentage increase in 7 days. Ah, man, these market manipulators take it to the next level, don't they? But yeah, it was a bloodbath today. Let's check out some Golem coin, some coins of interest that I've been checking out. Maybe you guys are checking out, but if I'm about to check it out, you guys could probably, go look at it to see if it's something that is in tune with you, the type of investor you are. Golem coin's down. Wow. Golem's down to 43 cents today. Oh my goodness. Golem was just up at 66 cents the other day. My goodness. Let's see. Made safe coin. Made safe. 42 cents. Actually got in made safe a little bit earlier today. Bought some made safe coins. I wish I had waited. I would have got them at 42 cents. I got it at 44 cents. Let's see. Man, I hate how my computer acts sometimes. Let's see. Digibyte. For all of my digis out there. Digibyte's down 773 Satoshis. Whoa, man. If you didn't get into Digibyte before, my second order on Digibyte that I made was around 790. You guys are getting in at a lovely and opportune time. 773 is a great opportunity to hodl your digis, get more, and prepare for the great run up that's going to happen. I'm telling you guys, you got to embrace the hodling spirit when it comes to these things. One of the richest people in the world, Warren Buffett, his ideology behind remaining rich, never selling, always kept his holdings on not every hold, but he maintained most of his positions in his really big long-term projects and market investments. He maintained them to this day. All right, next up we're gonna take a look at Siacoin. There we go. Siacoin's down today, 550 BTC. Siacoin's going through like a bloodbath right now. It's an opportune time to get in, guys. This market is extremely malleable right now. Almost anybody can really get into this thing at this point. It's not too late for anything, as you guys can see. We've witnessed it in the past. Like, somebody manipulates the market or dumps something huge and the whole market goes down. But at the end of the day, we've seen it. The market always rebounds. And I guarantee you this is just the beginning for cryptocurrency markets. Let's look at this one last coin, THC coin. Well, hemp coin, really. I actually got into hemp coin after my first pump and dump the other day. You guys can go see that story of that. THC is at 344 Satoshis right now. I actually got in at THC at 405. You guys should really pay attention to these agriculture code-based coins. I know POT coin actually sponsored Dennis Rodman's trip to, I think, what was it, Korea or Singapore? It was something like that, Asian country. They sponsored it. Yeah, so keep those in mind. It shot all the way up. I wouldn't be surprised to see THC jump all the way to maybe 5 to 10 cents in the next coming weeks. I heard it's going to be going on the Poloniex exchange for the first time. Could only imagine. There's a lot of crypto traders are actually on Poloniex, far more than on Bittrex. All right, well, that's going to be it till later. I'm going to come back and do a chart reading. Don't forget, you guys can come over here to BTC Clicks and start earning free Bitcoin just for watching simple ads. I'm going to click on Surf just so you guys can kind of have an example of what it looks like. You guys simply come over here. It's going to tell you how much Satoshis you get for this ad, how many seconds the ad is. You click right here, just watch. Boom, gives you a prompt. Well, 5 plus 5, 6 minus 3. You enter the answer, and boom, you get your coins. Okay, I'm actually at 21 direct referrals now, I think. Yeah, 21 direct referrals. My goal is 300 in the coming months, and then I want to actually take it to 1,000 from 300. I know that's a big jump, but hey, sky's the limit. You just gotta set your standards high. Next up, don't forget, you guys can come on free DogeCoin and earn free Doge. I actually made a video about that. Everybody can go check that out. It's on my page, free Doge and EOBot. You guys can come on EOBot and mine your coins. And I actually just started using EOBot like 2-3 days ago. You can use that, use the funds from free Dogecoin and BTC clicks, put them in EOBot. That's inside of the video too. You guys should go watch that video. I'm not even about to log in, but it's pretty straightforward. I made a video about it, guys. Go check it out. The Twitter is Rakati Deshar, Fatmatic _ I post relevant information in regards to cryptocurrencies I'm speculating on, video games, Kingdom Hearts, and other random investments. Let's see. That's it. Yeah, guys, if you can, just come back to the page, subscribe. All I do is, like I said, I aim to bring value to everybody who watches my channel, and I'd appreciate, the support. Well, that's about it for today. Crypto Gamer out. Coming back later with some chart readings. All right, peace, everybody. Shalom.